Nithyanandam, everybody. We have another few seconds to begin. Welcome all. We welcome all the Paramashivam participants. Welcome everybody. Nithyanandam, please settle down. We have another few seconds to begin. Request every one of you to please settle down. All the Kailasa Vasis, all the Adina Vasis, I request all of you, please assist the participants to settle down. Let's all sit straight, the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Inhale and exhale deeply. Bring your hands in front of your heart, the Anjali Mudra. Let us now begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamadhyadilam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurun Tam Namami. Continue. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale and exhale deeply. Please keep your eyes closed. Visualize how you want your entire day to be. For the next 30 days, the Nithyananda Yoga that we will be spending with ourselves is the time with Swamiji to prepare our body to receive the initiations, the powerful initiations that Swamiji will be giving every one of us. So every day, we are going to begin our day with the yoga. So once again, I welcome all the Nithyananda Yoga participants who are participating now. Now, generally, before we begin the sankalpa, we will be doing the tattvachamanam, which is the ritualistic cleansing process. So we will be doing the ritualistic cleansing process, the tattvachamanam, after which it will be followed by the sankalpa. We will show you how to do today. Those of you who have the panchapatram and the uddharni with water, you can follow along. The rest of you, as we provide, you can then get that and you can do and follow along. Let us now first begin with the tattvachamanam.
Now, keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra as the Acharya is demonstrating, take an uddharni of water, spoon of water into your right palm and then sip the water from the base of the right palm as we chant the following mantra. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. We take another uddharni of water and sip along the mantra. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. We take another uddharni of water and sip along with the mantra. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Please wash your hands in the uddharni of water. The base of the right thumb. Wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again, wash your hands. With the index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch a little above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Again, wash your hands. With the tip of the index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, the left eye, the right ear and then the left ear. Again, wash your hand. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, the right chest, the left chest. Now, with all the 5 fingers joined together at the top of the head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and then the heart center. And then again wash your hand.
So this is the ritualistic cleansing process that Paramashiva describes as the Tattvachamanam in the Agamas. Next, we are going to be entering into the sankalpa, which is a conscious resolution. So whenever we create a sankalpa, a conscious resolution, the very power of the sankalpa itself will manifest the results that we wish and want to have through performing that particular action, in which case here is the Nithyananda Yoga. So all of you sit straight. You are now going to clasp your left hand with your right. Okay. Place your right hand on top of your left and place it on your right thigh. Place it on your right thigh. From here, we are now going to be entering into the sankalpa.
ओम ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्धे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतु मिथुनमासे शुक्लपक्षे षष्ठ्यां शुभतिथौ मंगलवासरयुक्तायाम् उत्तरफल्गुणी नक्षत्र व्यतिपातयोग तैतिलकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयाण गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष श्राणजीमूत परमतकलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध बल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगल अवाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now please wash your hand with an uddarni of water. Om apa upasprishya.
So that was the sankalpa, the conscious resolution. Now, once we finish the conscious resolution, we will be moving forward into the Nithyananda Yoga. So the first thing that we are going to be beginning with is going to be the skeleton dance. So this is one of the important components that helps every one of us. Physically, it wakes us up, and in a deeper way, it directly brings integrity into our system. So I request every one of you to please stand up on your mats. All of you, please stand up on your mats, come to standing position. So we are going to be entering into the skeleton dance. So what we are going to do during the skeleton dance, we are going to visualize ourselves as just bones, okay? Just skeleton, no muscles, nothing else. We're just going to visualize ourselves as a skeleton in our inner space. And we are going to start shaking ourselves. We're going to start moving our hands, our legs, our neck in all various directions possible without any standard way or an organized way of doing it. You're going to be chaotic. You're going to move your hands, legs, hips, every single joint of your body in every single direction that is there. So we will be doing this to get ourselves up and ready. So now we are going to be beginning the skeleton dance. You're going to first start walking forward and backward on your mat. Slowly start off by shaking your hands. Start walking forward and backward on your mat. Shake your hands out. Shake your legs out. Just make sure you do not, by mistake, hit somebody while doing it. So now, we are going to be starting the skeleton dance. We'll be playing a song for every one of us. We'll be doing it for a couple of minutes. So you're going to start shaking your hands and legs completely. Let us now enter into the skeleton dance. Let's begin. Shake it out. Your head. Last few seconds, go faster, go faster. Just stop wherever you are. Stand still without any movement. Leave your hands by the sides of your hips. Inhale and exhale deeply through your nose. Inhale deeply. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale deeply. Feel your entire body. Radiating heat, radiating energy. Feel the blood coursing through your veins. Feel the tips of your fingers. Pulsating with energy. Slowly, you can open your eyes and settle down. All of you can settle down. Yes. So from here, we are now going to be entering into the Nithyananda Yoga, the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Okay, so today we are going to be starting with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Every day we'll be continuing from where we leave, moving forward step by step. Starting first with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. The first asana that all of us are going to be performing is going to be Sukhasana. In Sukhasana, sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Please sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit in a cross-legged position. Now sit straight, head, neck and spine in a straight line. Now bring the index and thumb fingers together in the Bindu Mudra and place them on top of your knees. Place them on top of your knees. Index and thumb together. Place them on top of your knees. Sit straight. We are now going to be performing the Samana Kumbhaka, the pranayama, which is the Samana Kumbhaka. You're going to inhale deeply through your nose and visualize the breath that is entering you, awakening the fire at your navel center, awakening the Jataragni in your navel center. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Now, along with this, we are going to be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. So in the Mahamudra Bandha, you're going to inhale. As you inhale, then you're going to lock the breath in you in the Jalandhara Bandha. And once you exhale, you'll pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. Now, visualize Paramashiva in your inner space, blessing you.
युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्
Internal japa. Slowly relax. So this is actually one yoga, means one yoga asana that we did with the various different components that are there. So we did the asana, we did the mudra, we have the visualization, we have the pranayama, we have the bandha, we have the japa, and we have the mantra. Now, the next asana, so the sequence of asanas will be going like this, one towards the next, one after the other. So the next one that we are now going to be performing is going to be Parvatasana. So in Parvatasana, you're now going to bring your feet into Padmasana. So for that, first, all of you stretch both your feet. Stretch both your feet forward. All of you, please stretch both your feet forward. Stretch your feet forward. Now from here, take your right foot, okay, and place it on your left thigh. Please take your right foot and place it on your left thigh. Now take your left foot and place it on your right thigh. If you're not able to lift it all the way and place it on your left thigh, you can place it under your left knee. This is Ardha Padmasana. Try to sit in Padmasana. If you're not able to place your leg in Padmasana, then you can place it in Ardha Padmasana. Okay, so this is Padmasana. Now, from the Padmasana position, you are now going to be raising your hands up. Raise your hands up all the way up towards the sky, joining your hands above your head. As you raise your hand into Parvatasana, head, neck and spine in a straight line, stretch it out nicely. You're going to raise all the way up and visualize yourself as a mountain, Mount Kailash, in your inner space. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling through your nose and visualizing the breath awakening the Jataragni, the fire in your navel center, along with the Mahamudra Bandha. So that means you're going to inhale. Visualize the breath awakening the Jataragni. Lock the breath inside you in the Jalandhara Bandha. Hold. And then forcefully exhale the breath and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. As you continue to be seated in the same position, and then relax and inhale again. Have the internal japa, Soham.
अथवक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Relax slowly. You can drop your hands. So this was Parvatasana. Next, we are going to be entering into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Halipavasana. In Halipavasana, you're going to be stretching your feet out in front of you. Please stretch both your feet out. Stretch both your feet out in front of you. Now, from this position, bring your feet together, slightly bending your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together, slightly bending your knees. So by doing this, you're actually having a diamond. So your feet is in the shape of a diamond, okay? Your feet, your soles are together, heels are together, knees are slightly bent. Now, from this position, you're going to be bending forward and down, bringing your forehead all the way towards the ground, behind your heels. So your heels are there. Behind the heels, you're going to get your head, your forehead, and interlock your hands behind your back. Interlock your hands behind your back and hold down in this position. Just breathe. Hold down. If you feel your hamstrings, your thighs, your back stretching, allow it. Wherever you feel the discomfort, sit in that position. And breathe in there. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. As you inhale, you're going to be visualizing the breath awakening, the Jataragni. Now, while doing this, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Soham.
पूरव विधिजाहु में जानो उभय पगथले संपुट ठानो पृष्ठपथे तो वो करल्यावो दक्षिण कर सो वाम कहावो.
Now slowly raise up. Slowly raise up. We are next going to be moving into Nagi Pavasana. So similar to what we did now, instead of locking our hands at the back, we are going to be placing our hands in front of us. So once again, you're going to bend forward and down. Your feet in the same position, bend forward and down, bringing your forehead behind your heels. Stretch your hands out in front of you, cupping your hands onto the ground. Cup your hands and place your hands on the ground in front of you. And try to bend down, bringing your forehead in the gap behind your heels. All the acharyas, please assist the participants to bend forward and down. Kailasa Kashi, male team, bend down and hold. Hold the position. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale through your nose. Visualize the breath awakening, the Jataragni, the fire in the navel center, and then slowly exhale through your nose. Visualize yourself as a snake in your inner space with the internal japa. Soham.
पूरव विधि परियागाने नीचौ हौवी कहूनी फणास्यौ लगाजी हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो वो हाथ की अंजुली करे.
Slowly come back to a seating position. The next asana that we are going to be doing is going to be Kokilasana. So in Kokilasana, first from this position, you're going to bend your knees and you're going to hold on to your respective toes with your index and thumb finger. So you're going to hold on to your respective toes with your index and thumb finger. Now once you hold on to it, you're going to lift the feet and stretch it up. And from here, you're going to get your feet into Padmasana. So the right foot, you're going to pull it onto your left thigh, and the left foot, you're going to pull it on your right thigh. Okay? Once you come to this position, you're going to drop your elbow onto the ground. And stay down. We'll show this to you once again, those of you who did not catch how to do it. So from the stretched out position, you're going to bend your knees, hold on to your toes with your index and middle finger. This is called the Prana Mudra. Okay? So whenever we tell the Prana Mudra, this is the Prana Mudra. Your index and middle finger holding on to your toes. So hold on to your toes, lift them up into the air. From here, bend the right leg, placing the right foot on the left thigh, and bring the left foot on the right thigh. And bend forward and down, bringing your elbows onto the ground. If you're not able to enter into the Padmasana, even with one leg which you're able to pull, you're just going to pull one leg and bend down. Bend down and hold. In this position, you're going to visualize yourself as a bird in your inner space with the internal japa. Soham.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Relax slowly, come back to a seated position. Now you can drop the left foot at the bottom of the right knee, entering into Ardha Padmasana. Please sit in the Ardha Padmasana position. Now stretch your hands in front of you. Please stretch your hands in front of you. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Please hold on to the opposite elbows. Now from here, you're going to make round circles with your hand. First in the clockwise and then the anti-clockwise direction. So you're going to rotate your hands nice and round. Stretch to the sides as you're rotating it. You're going to rotate the clockwise direction and after that in the anti-clockwise direction. Now continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale through your nose. Visualize the breath awakening the fire in your navel center, the Jataragni. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Soham.
घोड़ा बाबा पाद की आशमाहिली सोय दक्ष चरण को वार लौता परिगुल्फ समोय बाम पाद को माहिलो बहुरव गुल्फ जजान तापरि घोड़ा दक्ष की आश बार लीठान.
Relax. Now we are going to be entering into Gajasana. So you're going to press your hands and foot on the ground and lift your hips high up towards the sky. So your hands on the ground, your feet on the ground. You're now going to push your hips all the way up towards the sky. Try to keep your knees straight without bending and try to press your heels onto the ground. Look at the gap between your feet. All of you push your butt up towards the sky. Stretch down and push the butt up towards the sky. As we perform the Gajasana. Now from this position you're going to be scooping yourself forward and down and coming up again. As you can see on the screen, you're going to scoop down and come up. Scoop down and then raise up as you're doing. You're going to be visualizing yourself as an elephant drinking water from a lake as you perform the Gajasana. And the internal japa, Soham.
न्युब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूया मस्तकाग्रे निधाय नितम्बम् ऊर्ध्वमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय हस्ततलपर्यन्तं नयेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति.
Slowly drop onto your knees, relax for a few moments. So what we did now is Gajasana. The next asana we are going to be entering into is going to be Rikshasana. So it's going to be what we did earlier. We're going to get back into the Gajasana position, placing your hands in front, going back. Now instead of scooping down, you're going to be walking your feet in the same position. So one foot at a time, you're going to raise one heel off the ground and then place the other on the ground. So you're going to walk in the same position as you are as you perform Rikshasana. Let us all enter into Rikshasana. Walk your feet. Please place your feet together. All of you place your feet together. Feet are together. And walk in the same position. Toes remain firmly planted on the ground and you're switching the heels one after the other. You're going to visualize yourself as a bear in your inner space as you perform Rikshasana. And the internal japa, Soham.
एकैकं पादमापुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Vaishyasana. So from here you are going to come to a standing position. Stand up on your mat. Come to a standing position. Now we are going to balance ourselves. So first bring your awareness and enter into the Moola Bandha. So tighten your perineum, pulling your butt in and up. Tighten your perineal muscles. Now bring your hands in front of your heart. Bring your hands in front of your heart. As you can see, the three middle fingers, which is your index, middle and ring finger, are touching your heart center of both your hands. Now from here, you're going to raise yourself up on top of your toes. So you're going to lift your heels off the ground, raise yourself up, look at one point in front of you, gaze at a point in front of you, balance yourself. Balance yourself as you perform the Vaishyasana. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. If by mistake your heel drops, you're again going to raise back. Bring your feet together. Your feet are together and then go on top of your toes. Feet together and then lift onto your toes. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale and visualize the breath, awakening the Jataragni. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the internal japa. Soham.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेत अधोमुखः अथ वैश्यावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Slowly, you can drop your heels to the ground. Good. So now we are going to be entering into a Karana. We are going to be performing the Urdhva Janu Karana now. So first and foremost, for us to enter into the Karana, we are going to be entering into a position called the Aramandi position. So we'll be demonstrating how to perform the Aramandi position. All of us are going to be entering into the Aramandi position. First, bring your feet together, stand together, feet together. Now with your feet together, open your toes outward. Your heels are together, now toes are pointing outward. Okay, toes are pointing outward. Hands by the sides of your hips. Hands by the sides of your hips. Now you're going to bend your knees slightly. Bend your knees to the side slightly. Place your hands on top of your hips. So this is the Aramandi position. Now from here, we are going to be entering into the Urdhva Janu Karana. Now, bring your hands parallel to the chest. Bring your hands in front of your chest parallel to the ground. As you can see, knees continue to be bent. Hands parallel to the ground, palms facing down. Palms facing down. Now from here, you're going to lift one hand and rotate it to the side as you do with the same foot. So take it all the way to one side and then repeat it on the other. Remember, you got to do this with grace, with beautiful motion. Roll your hands left and then to the right. Whenever you come back to the position, you're coming down to the Aramandi position. Remember to keep your knees slightly bent and relax. So this is the Urdhva Janu Karana. The next asana we are now going to perform is going to be the Balalingasana. Now for Balalingasana, you are now going to be standing straight, feet together. Now from here, raise your right leg towards your chest. Raise your right leg towards your chest. Interlock your fingers from inside. Hold on to your knee and pull it all the way up towards your chest. Hold on to your knee and pull it all the way up towards your chest. Toe pointing down towards the ground. Yes, hold the position, try to balance yourself here. Now you're going to visualize yourself caressing a baby. Visualize yourself carrying a baby, and the internal japa soham.
Ekam janu urasi alingya statavyam balalinganam bhavati.
Now relax and drop the feet on the ground. Generally, when we are doing this asana, for example, this specific asana has the Samana Kumbhaka as pranayama and the Mahamudra Bandha. But since we are just beginning and we are focusing on the asana, we are not yet doing the Samana Kumbhaka because we will not be able to do, at least the majority of the group. So we'll be doing more subtler components. So once we are able to balance ourselves, once we are able to get ourselves into these various positions which are there. But the asana itself has the Mahamudra Bandha as well. So now let's go to the next asana. The next asana that we are going to be performing is going to be the Pada Pidanasana. We are now going to be entering into Pada Pidanasana. Now the right foot which you lifted up towards your chest, you are now going to pull it behind you. So you're going to hold on to your toes, interlock your hands around your toes and pull your right foot as close as possible towards your butt. Make sure that your knees are as close as possible. Pull your feet up towards you and balance. Look at one point in front of you. Balance yourself. Bring your knees together. Try to get your knees together and balance. Now, you're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka and the internal japa Soham.
Sthitvaikasmin padatale karabhyam veshtajettanum पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Slowly relax. So the next asana we are now going to be performing is going to be Natarajasana. So for Natarajasana, now with the foot that was at the back, which is your right foot, you are now going to be getting yourself back into the Pada Pidanasana. So you're going to bend your right foot backward. So this position from here, you're going to hold on to it with your right hand, and then with your left hand, you're going to stretch the left hand forward, bend forward and lift your right leg towards the back. Okay, so you're going to bend forward, stretching your left hand forward and pulling your right leg up towards the sky. Holding yourself in this position. Look at one point in front of you so you are able to gaze at one point and stabilize yourself into Natarajasana. We will do this together. Let's do this together. Okay, every one of you enter into the Pada Pidanasana. So you're going to bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Pulling your right foot to as close as possible towards your butt. Hold on to it with your right hand. Now, once you balance yourself here, then slowly bend forward, stretching your left hand in front of you and stretching your right leg above. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja in your inner space and the internal japa. Soham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च भरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
And slowly relax. relax. Now we are going to be entering into the Shavasana. All of you, please lay down on your mat, lay down on your back. So tomorrow we will be continuing from where we left. Please lay down on your back. Place your hands by the side of your hips. Just inhale and exhale.
Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly Bring your awareness back to your body. Slowly move your toes, your fingers. Bring your knees, bend your knees, bring them towards your chest. And roll yourself from the left to right. Roll yourself from the left to right. And slowly come back to a seated position. With that, we are coming towards the conclusion of the Nithyananda Yoga for the day. We'll be moving forward from one to the next every day. Let us now bring our hands in front of our heart and end with the Purna Mantra, offering our gratitude to Swamiji. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everybody. Nithyanandam.